Hey everyone, it's Christine Trainor talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. How's everybody doing today on the 16th day of February, the 16th day of the second month of the new decade? I said it again, I'm so pleased. And these are my daily thoughts today on this, my Gratitude Sunday. And I'm going to talk about the word praise and how that can really be incorporated on a Gratitude Sunday because praise is a powerful, beautiful word. I'm going to read some of the meanings of the word praise. For example, express warm approval or admiration of the offering of grateful homage in words of praise as in an act of worship. Or praise be used to say that one is glad or thankful about something. Or define verbal praise as statement communication expressing approval. I want to share with you I'm going to talk about my family today and why praise is a part of it. And the first person I want to share with is my father, Victor Nordquist, how I praise him and who he is as a person. It takes me back to when I was young, back in the 70s. My dad bought a wonderful gas station store house with a 3/4 acre. Hey, Kelly, how you doing, girl? And it was between Brighton and Trenton, right? And it was called Highway 1. And it was a beautiful area where we lived. I was only 12. I think it was between I was 12 to 16, I think. And my dad worked hard. He really took good care of this beautiful gas station. I met so many people through my dad and understood what hard work was back then in those days, right? And he was a strong man. To this day, he's still a strong, beautiful man. And the reason why I want to talk about him and how I praise who he is because, well, I was in awe of my dad. I was totally in awe and praise of who he was because he worked very hard. He kept us afloat for so many years. We lived on the highway. And he shared with us the beauty of where we lived. That's why he wanted us to live in the country for a while. I mean, it was just a quiet area. There was like a farm across the street. There was a house behind us. And then there was a beautiful forest in the meadow. And I remember the beauty of where we lived. And I was awe in the beauty. I loved it. I praised when I get up every day and see where we lived. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of living in the country when I was a teenager, but I understood what he was sharing and what he gave to us every day of our life. And I never forgot that. So I'm always in praise and awe of my father, Victor Norquist, for what he did for us each day of our life, and still to this day. And the second person I want to share is my sweet Masood, who I live with. A man of such strong convictions and strength every day, even when we have such hardships this past couple of years. He stood by my side regardless. He kept us afloat. He worked wherever he could. He took a variety of different courses even this past couple months to excel so he could work outside as well as inside in his chosen field of welding. And he continues on every day. Now he has certain passions, which I truly and awe and praise of because his passions help him move forward to be with the people he wants to be with in his life. And he's a beautiful man. And if you ever met him, and even though he can be a little bit tough, he still has a beautiful side to him, a spiritual side that I to this day, I'd love to be a part of because it's beautiful. I'm in awe and I truly praise him. And the third person I want to share is my son, Stephen, who's almost 37. And the reason why I praise my son, Stephen, is because he's a hardworking young guy who chose one field of work, and he's been a security guard for the past 16 years since he was 21, or actually almost 17 years since he was 20. And he chose to do that because, well, he's not a big fan of going. He is a very intelligent young man. You must say I'm at awe and praise every day how intelligent he is, and he doesn't see so much knowledge that he knows, and he does. But he chose to be a security guard, and he still to this day he does. And then when his father, my ex, became ill and had a stroke, he chose to be the power of attorney to look after his dad, and he does the best he can. And I'm at awe, and I love him for what he does for his dad every day. No, of course, he doesn't go see him in the home because he hates going there, but I'm going to get him one of these days to get there and we'll go visit his dad. But how he takes care of his father's finances, the best way you know how. How he works hard every day of his life to live his life. Sadly, he's single still, but he lives his life to how he wants to live. And I give praise and thanks for him. And the last person I give praise and thanks for is my brother-in-law, Peter. He's a very interesting man, and I love him to bits because he's taken good care of my sister Vicky, and in turn she takes good care of him and loves him as well. But through all this past few years, he's had some health issues, and I've seen his strength threefold now. Hey Ellen, how you doing, girl? And I really love that about my dad. Pardon me, I love that about my brother-in-law Peter, because I see it every day when I spend time with him and my sister Vicky. I see how his strength has overcome his illnesses. I see him be strong and be positive every day, regardless of the difficulties they have or difficult in his health. And I see him learning to stay strong in the sense of knowing that there's always going to be, hey, buddy, say, hey, doing, girl? That there's going to be something good in his life. It's going to catapult them into better for the two of them as they are getting closer to the 40 years as a married couple. And I think that's a beautiful part of my life, my little family. And I wanted to give these four people true love and praise because they showed me so much in life. From my father to my sweet Masoot, to my sweet son Stephen, to my brother-in-law Peter. All these four people, I give praise every day because they've shown me so much. As I give praise to you and thanks to you, my lovely friends, who've shown me some information and guide me this past 18, 19 months on my online marketing, social media marketing journey as I'm continuing. So I really want to give this out and share this today. And the last thing I want to say, guys, is last night, it's kind of a short little thing. Last night, as I woke up quickly in the middle of the night, I was coughing as usual because of my cold. Excuse me. But the moon was only a half moon. But as the as the sky was clearing and the moon was out, it was beautiful because even with a half moon, it was beating down with this beautiful sun, the beautiful bright light. And I was in awe and praise how a beautiful moon can just show light all around. It's just beautiful. So these are the things in my life that I'm learning to love and praise. So I think the word praise is a beautiful part of who we are and how we can extend it to others that we are thankful for in our life. As I give you thank my friends every day of being a part of my life every single day here on social media. I want to leave off with one beautiful quote from Oprah Winfrey, which I really love. And it's this. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. So celebrate each day. Enjoy. Give praise. Because it's truly a beautiful time in our life in this new decade of 2020. Well, thank you, Jennifer, Ellen, Parisa, and Wissam for coming on and saying hello. Mwah, I give you thanks and praise, my lovely friends. Have a beautiful, awesome, blessed Sunday. Talk to you soon. Bye.